Well, happy Tuesday, my fellow Y members. I'm Doug Walker. Behind the camera today, it is Tuesday, and that means we're going to unveil and demonstrate another piece of equipment. Now, for the past several weeks, we've been dealing with brand new equipment. This piece of equipment is relatively new. It's called a Curve, but a lot of people aren't familiar with how to use it. So to fill in the blanks for that, we have our Health and Wellness Director. Her name is Jacqueline White. So explain to me what this machine is, and then we'll demonstrate it, and you can tell us the advantages of it.
Right, so this is a curved treadmill. It's a Woodway curved treadmill. So you'll notice right away it has this 30-degree curve to it. So there's a lot of benefits to that 30-degree curve. It'll actually improve the gait of your running, the gait of your walking, and it presents more of a natural running state. So it's going to feel more like you're running outside. So whether you just want to walk on it, it'll provide more of that natural incline to your gait. But even if you're, professional athletes use these quite a bit. What it does is once you hop on it, you'll notice immediately there's no motor here. So you are the motor. So just by you walking, it automatically kicks on. When you want to stop, it stops. Now, you'll notice this is where it increases your muscle activation. So on a normal treadmill, if you lean forward, nothing's going to happen. Here, if you lean forward, you're going to go. So it forces you to use your core muscles, and you have to be upright. The other thing is with this 30-degree incline here, this 30-degree curve, it forces what we call the posterior chain. So that's your glutes, hamstrings. You basically have to drive with your posterior chain muscles here. You have to propel that belt backwards. On a normal treadmill, the belt does that for you. So you've got more muscle activation. It's a more effective gait that you're getting because you have to be upright. So what's nice is you can get going on here. And then you can, at any time, stop. This is really good for interval training, people that want to just get on and get off quickly, HIIT training, and even just walking. It's going to present more of that natural state, that natural gait.
Now, it's also got a pretty neat looking instrument panel, and that does all sorts of things. So tell me about that instrument panel.
Well, and it's nice because I haven't touched anything since I've been on here. So it automatically kicks on, and you'll see your speed right there. You can put in, your distance, your time, all of that. I didn't have to touch anything. It automatically kicks on. But you're going to burn about 30% more calories on something like this because your legs are doing the work to push that belt back. You don't have a motor to push it back for you.
What about the pounding on your knees, on your feet, on your hips? Is this gentler than a typical treadmill?
Absolutely. So because of that 30-degree curve. So I always tell, as a trainer, I tell my clients, anytime you're walking on a regular treadmill, try to walk with a slight incline because that takes a lot of the pressure off the knees and off the joints. This has that incline already built into it. So when we're on a regular treadmill, we're real heavy on the heels and we're kind of digging in the heels. But here, as you get going faster, it forces you to use more of the ball of your foot as well because of that curve. So it changes your gait and improves your upright posture, and it takes a lot of that pressure off the knees. It doesn't have as much of that pounding on the pavement. This is more of a natural slope.
And we can't stress it enough. There's no engine. You, the person,
are the
is the
engine.
engine.
Right.
And that is one of the reasons why I would assume that you're burning more calories.
Absolutely. That, and like I mentioned, that posterior chain has to drive that belt back. You don't have the machine and the motor pushing it back for you. So you dig your heel in, and then you have to basically push back as you're running. So with each stride, you're pushing back on that belt. So that activates, it's really good for the glutes, it's really good for the hamstrings. So more muscle activation, more calories are burned. It improves that posture. You'll see a lot of professional athletes use this. They'll run on it for a few intervals, and then they'll go outside or out on the field, and you'll notice that their gait is different. Their running pattern is different because instead of running forward, they're now running more upright because it's really a neurological improvement that it's making as well. It's teaching and rewiring those muscles to fire better.
All right, Jacqueline White, our Health and Wellness Director here at the Y, thanks for taking part in our demonstration today. Again, you're looking at the Curve treadmill, self-propelled and certainly better for you, better for burning calories and better on your joints and your hips, as Jacqueline has explained. So again, take a look at it, use it at your desire, use it anytime you like, and we will be back next Tuesday demoing another piece of new equipment that's coming into the Y. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for watching.